So I'm Logan, and I did my research over the social media platform Reddit. Usually when I'm talking to people around our age, they're like, what the hell is Reddit? So I'm gonna inform you guys on Reddit. So the main purpose of Reddit, it's a social media platform where you can share links or you can write text posts about pretty much whatever you want. This content is then voted up or down, so if you like the content, if you think it's reputable, you can vote it up. If you don't, then you can vote it down, and that'll pretty much go to show like how reputable the information is, if it's good information, bad information, and how things will pop up on your feed. You can also comment under everybody's posts, like it's comparable to like a Twitter thread, so you can start conversations under posts if you agree, if you disagree. So with Reddit being such a big platform and you can do pretty much whatever on it, this is their biggest branding problem because you can't really define what Reddit is since there's such a big target audience because you can post whatever you want. There's no real main focus. And what's unique about Reddit is that it relies on community feedback. So this puts the Redditors, the users of Reddit, in control of making someone's content good or bad. So if it gets a lot of upvotes, then it's considered good content or reputable. And this information doesn't just come from previous social media fame, it's all based on the community. Just a quick timeline and background of Reddit. Reddit was first launched in 2005 by owners Steve Huffin and Alexis Ohanian, and they graduated from the University of Virginia. They were just 22 years old when they launched the app. They received a $100,000 investment from Y Combinator to start up, and what was interesting is they frequently posted under fake accounts to get their app started up because there wasn't a lot of people using the app, so they would post links under fake accounts, which is usually frowned upon, but that's how they got their credibility and people to start using the app. Reddit quickly took off, being sold to Condé Nast Publications in 2006 for $20 million after receiving over 500,000 daily uses. And then this is where Reddit starts to get a little shaky. They had a lot of changes in ownership and their CEOs changed quite frequently over the years. In 2009, both Steve and Alexis left Reddit in search of better opportunity, where they left and started up an app called Hitmonk. I don't know why they did that. And in 2011, Reddit started seeing success again and then spun out of control due to lack of consistent leadership. And then Yishan Wong was appointed as CEO. Wong was soon worn out as the leader, and it was passed on to Ellen Poe, with Alexis Ohanian returning as the chairman. And then Alexis stated that it wouldn't be Reddit if it was functional because they're a very dysfunctional app. They had a lot of problems over the years. And then in 2015, Steve Huffin came back, and he's currently the CEO again with Alexis Ohanian, so it all pretty much came back around full circle. Reddit users, so usually people think of Reddit users as like old men or like nerdy men just sitting on their computers all day judging people, which might be true because the majority of men, or the majority of users are men, and that's by a landslide, with 74.2% men using the app compared to 25.8% of women. 48% of users are from the United States, and then 63% of those users are said to have bachelor's degrees or higher. 65% of users use the app daily, while 47% never write or create any content on the app, and 36% of Reddit users are 18 to 29, while 22% are 30 to 49, and the rest are. The revenue of Reddit. Reddit isn't very profitable. It seems like they never really have been. In 2022, Reddit brought in $510 million as their expenses total up to be $620 million. So they weren't making money at all. Reddit's ad revenue model is much less efficient than other social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, X, any other social media platform. They have users who use ad blockers a lot more frequently, and then they just find hard target markets with their users. Reddit is looking into it now, but they still refuse to monetize users, so you don't get revenue for your content creations. Like, say you have a TikTok post that blows up and you can make money off that. Well, with Reddit, you cannot make any money off your content. But Reddit is exploring ways to monetize its data by selling it to different advertising companies and other businesses, as well as expanding its subscription business. So they're looking to make subscriptions for Redditors to be in certain different blogs or different posts that would cost money. And Reddit is seeking to increase its ad revenue by improving the targets of its ads and experimenting with new ad formats. Some pros and cons of the app. The pros, there's endless opportunities and freedom to post across the social media platform, so you can pretty much say whatever you want, do whatever you want. So that could be a good thing or a bad thing. You have a lot of freedom, you can be creative, you can create a lot of things. And then there's a wide variety of reputable users who consistently use the app. One of the cons, like I said before, the wide target market. So they're trying to reach a wide target market, and it's not really working out very well because there's not like a main focus. Like TikTok focuses on younger generations, so they're succeeding very well, whereas Reddit's kind of focusing on everything. Another pro is users have control to make content reputable instead of just being a famous person who can post and everybody's going to see it. Your content has to be reputable, and that's determined by the community. Another con is the lack of monetary options, so you can't really make money off the app, so that's keeping like big time social media users away from the app because they have no interest, they can't make any money. And then another big con is the misuse for criminal activity. There's a big lack of censorship and moderation throughout Reddit, so you can get lost in pages where you can learn how to like scam credit cards or break into cars. I mean, it could be a very dark hole of information that shouldn't be able to be found by like the younger generations or people like that. So that's a big warning using Reddit, is you can find the wrong information very quickly. And then just some fun facts. There's 150 million different pages across Reddit, which is pretty big. Throughout those pages, there's 1.7 billion comments. And Reddit's actually the 6th most visited website in the United States and 7th in the world, with 40 million searches a day. And then people actually use Reddit more than they use Snapchat and Twitter per day, which is pretty interesting. And there are my references.
Nice.